Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I am in Muang Pon, which is a village in the Mae Hong Son province of northern Thailand on the border of Myanmar. And this is a Thai Yai or a Shan ethnic group people village. And while we're staying here, we are sleeping at a homestay, which is in a 100-year-old wooden Shan style house. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you around. I'm gonna give you a tour of our homestay where we're staying, walk you around the property, and then also share with you a breakfast. Shan food is absolutely incredible. So yeah, let's get started on the house tour. And also, you definitely can notice my Shan hat, which I'm loving, which is actually incredibly comfortable. And then I've also got a traditional Shan shirt on, which is also what you will find in Myanmar across the border with the Shan people. And it's so comfortable. Okay, let's get started. Let's first take a look at the downstairs area, which is below the house. Like in much of Southeast Asia, Shan homes are built on stilts above the ground to protect from the ground, protect from the elements, from flooding, from wildlife. But then at the same time, the downstairs ground level acts as the gathering space. This is where the kitchen is, this is where the hangout is, this is where the living room is, this is where the motorbike parking lot is. This is really where we've spent most of our time here, is the downstairs ground level. This is another place I really love to sit, is on this giant stump. It's kind of like the lookout position of the house. This is the living room. I love it though. Open air, fresh air, underneath the house. It's fantastic. Okay, we'll move on to the kitchen, which is right over here. Actually, there is another dining room table over here, but I haven't seen anybody ever sitting or eating over here. I think it's just not quite as comfortable as sitting over here. Take off your shoes, get onto the platform, and this is the kitchen. We've already stayed here for 3 days, so already I have a lot of good memories, happy memories from this kitchen. This is just an elevated platform where the kitchen resides, where there's a fridge, where they store all the seasonings, ingredients, the pots and pans. They do have this is the indoor kitchen, even though it's open air outdoor, but they do have a stove going here with gas, so you could to be able to cook up some dishes. And if you look up to the rafters, one of the things I love, garlic is drying, so they grow their own garlic here, and then they let it dry and hang, and then it preserves throughout the winter, I guess mostly throughout the winter, to be able to eat it throughout the winter. It is some of the best garlic you'll ever have here. Here's one of my favorite features in the kitchen. I just love it. Just custom, just sitting out in the middle of nowhere, like the rice cooker island. It's so cool. And then if you walk around the side of the house, this is where the kitchen continues, but this is more of the outdoor kitchen. Even though the entire kitchen is outdoor, this is the actual outdoor section of the kitchen where you can cook with fire. Yeah, so normally here the fire is going and they cook slow stews and curries here. This is the kitchen sink area. And I also love how this is the dish drain. I love it. And then if you come over to the other side of the outdoor kitchen here, this is where they have some wood stashed for the winter. Definitely some antique tools that have been used for generations in this family. Okay, let's go upstairs now, and I'll give you a tour of where we're sleeping. And come up the first flight of steps, and actually now would be a perfect time to tell you a little bit about the construction of the house. The entire house is made of wood, but then probably the most interesting thing to me is the roofing structure. It's a really huge triangular shaped roof, but the really standout feature about the roof is that it uses, let me just remember what the name of the leaves are, but the tree is called the Dipterocarpus. the Dipterocarpus leaves, which you will see if you go just around the mountains here, around the hills, you will see that the tree is everywhere. And the same leaves are used in cooking, are used to wrap food, and it's also traditionally used for the houses and the homes here. This is one of the few homes that actually has the original traditional roof. A lot of the homes, they still have the wooden homes, but then they've updated to a tile or to like a sheet pan, more modern roof because of less maintenance. It's very cool to see that the family, especially Kun Bui, who is the daughter, has maintained this tradition. And she said that these types of leaves are hard to maintain. She said every few months you have to change the whole roofing structure because the leaves dry out too dry, and then they crack and they probably have holes in them. So it's very hard to maintain, but it's very cool to maintain this traditional part of the Shan culture in this region of Thailand. And welcome to the indoor, yet still open air section of the house, main section of the house, and this is where we are sleeping. It's just one big main room. There's some dressers around, there's some closets, there's some photos, there's some antiques, and the entire flooring is made from wood, original wood, but I also love these mats that you step on. And within this main section here is where we've been sleeping. Every morning we fold the pads up, but in the evening we put the pads down, put the sheets on, hang up the mosquito net, and then ready to sleep right here. And you do really need the mosquito net because it is completely open air, like a balcony almost. That's leading to the kitchen right there. That's leading to the downstairs area. Through this curtain, there's another room in here. That's where auntie and uncle sleep, where they live. And so you're really staying within their house. They sleep here, you sleep here. It really is an authentic homestay. You really get a taste of the culture. You get to learn about the Shan culture. You get to hang out with the family. It's a real experience of a homestay and a learning opportunity. House is over there, bathroom is outside over here in a separate structure, so it's it's like a 15-meter walk to get to the bathroom. They have quite a modern bathroom, shower, there's hot water, there's a Western style toilet as well. Some chilies just hanging out on the table, I love it. The chilies here are so flavorful, so vibrant, so spicy. And welcome to the family garden, which is where we've been getting a lot of the vegetables that we eat every meal. They even have a fish pond, and then there's a variety of different vegetables. There's basils, there's some of the important vegetables and herbs and seasonings that go into Shan cuisine. They have some beans going, some long beans. They have some different types of lettuce. They have some patgat, which is mustard greens, which is also popular. They have ginger. Micah's already tired on the bed before the net. So it's approximately, is it only 6:30? No way. We finished with dinner like an hour ago. Feels like this is almost everybody starts getting ready for bed about this time, 6:30. I love it. And this is the time when the entire village pretty much comes to a silence. 6:37 p.m. Everyone's finishing with dinner. Everyone's getting ready for bed. And by 7:30, 8 p.m., the streets will be completely silent. You might hear one motorbike for the entire night, and that's it. But this is every night that we spend the night here. Then the pads we usually clean up the pads in the morning, and then at night we lay down the pads, put on the sheets, and then string up the mosquito net. Oh yes, as well.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. And then tomorrow morning, Auntie said she's going to make shan porridge, rice porridge, kaptom, with some little river fish that she said she was going to get. So good night and have a great night's sleep. And I will see you tomorrow morning for breakfast. Good night. And as early as this village went to sleep, literally by 8 p.m. last night, it was completely silent. It was amazing. But as early as this village wakes up, by 4 a.m., 5 a.m., you could already hear people starting to wake up. Anyway, good morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's freezing cold. I'm glad I brought my jacket. And wake up there already. Auntie is already, Uncle is already starting on breakfast. There's some vegetables. They got some fresh river fish. And so we're gonna see what they have, what they serve us for breakfast. But before I do anything, I need some coffee. Oh, okay, may palang ka? And they have some hot water, a massive hot water thermos. Look at the size of this thermos. Oh yeah, great coffee. Okay. And the fish are coming along. Oh, it feels great by that fire.
พี่พูดลูกไม่พี่ไม่ได้ยินเหรอลูกอะไร
Kanam buk nga. And he keeps telling us to try the dessert on the plate wrapped in banana leaf, which is a Thai dessert with, I believe, with sesame seeds. So it comes with a little extra sugar cane.
ใช่
Oh, it's not actually sweet at all. The actual dough. So that sugar, I guess you just add on your own. Yeah, it's almost like a black sesame dough. I like it. That goes great with coffee. Mae Hong Son coffee snack in the morning. Okay. Oh yeah, the first glimpse of the sun. That's what we need. Coming out. But Auntie's getting started on the kaptom, the boiled rice soup over the fire. So she just boiled some coriander roots in the water. I guess she'll add some rice to it and also some more herbs. Okay, some minced pork goes into the boiling water. Like
กระเทียมเจียว
Oh, กระเทียมเจียว Okay,
เนี่ยกระเทียมเนี่ย
Oh, okay. So now she's just frying off some garlic. They grew it all themselves right here. And if you look up, this is just a tiny amount that they're storing right here. But they have an entire house over there that's just filled with the harvest, their garlic. And it is guaranteed it is the best garlic you've ever tasted. It's so fragrant. It's so pungent. It's so incredibly flavorful. Type of garlic, you can eat the skin and all.
เขาเล่นด้วยกันหรือเปล่าลูก ผัดให้หอม
It does not get better than that perfectly deep-fried, golden, homegrown garlic.
ใส่ข้าวต้ม
Final step at the end, she adds in the rice to the soup for the khao tom Thai the Thai style rice porridge. And I think what's gonna make it is all those toppings that she's made, the fried fish and especially that fried garlic. Real deal Shan style rice porridge ready for breakfast today. Cooked from scratch, homemade, everything homemade, fresh, cooked over fire. Oh, it smells incredible, and those toppings. What a porridge breakfast. Micah, let's eat.
No.
And she finished it off.
What happened to this?
She finished it off with a handful of chopped Chinese celery.
Hey, what happened to this?
I love the fragrance of the celery and the fragrance of the coriander roots that she cooked it in. Oh man, that looks amazing. This is coriander. But specifically, I'm most interested in the garlic, those fresh herbs which are from the garden as well, some of that chili, some of that fish. Oh man, this looks hot, fresh. This is exactly what you want to be eating on a cold morning in Muang Pon village in Mae Hong Son. Mix in that chili a little bit. Oh, that garlic. It's so incredibly fragrant, caramelized and crispy with that chili oil. It's so soothing. It's so warming. A little pepper to increase that fragrance and go in with the fish. Oh wow, that fish is amazing. The entire thing is crispy. It's so fresh. I love little fish. A wonderful, home-cooked, warming Shan Thai porridge breakfast. I think my favorite thing of the whole meal is their homegrown garlic. And so I think that completes this house tour, a 100-year-old traditional Shan house tour with the Dipterocarpus leaves. No, wait, Dipterocarpus tree leaf roof. It's been really a privilege and honor to have a chance to stay here. We stayed for 3 nights. Kun Pui and her family are so incredibly hospitable, so nice. Highly recommended. And they include the meals when you stay here as well. You'll get to eat some amazing Shan food, which is totally different from Thai cuisine, from what you can find in other parts of Thailand. And truly amazing food as well. Normally for the homestay, they charge 450 baht per person, and that includes dinner, that includes breakfast as well. So it's very affordable. But that's going to wrap up this tour of the 100-year-old Shan house in Muang Pon village in Mae Hong Son. I want to say a big thank you for watching. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll have all the information in the description box below. And remember to subscribe for lots more travel guides and travel tips. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next video.